ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission at the 107 mark of round number 1, fighting out red corner, Shane Stevens. Say what you want to say to your family and friends over there. What made you get this first win in round number 1?
First and foremost, I'd like to thank my mother and father. And to all my support group out there, all my friends, love you all, and my family at Method. You guys have been the best thing in my life so far. And just feel good.
Simple as that. Make some noise for him, Shane Stevens.
I love you, Eddie.
So my name is Michelle Abney. My husband and I own the gym that Shane trains MMA at.
My name is Eddie Abney, and I'm the owner and head instructor here at Method MMA in Forest Hill. And I know Shane because he is one of my longtime students and competitors. And he is not just a student and competitor, but he's a very close friend.
He got right into the sport, started working out. Takes a lot of discipline, self-control emotionally and physically, of course. He's just a good person, and you can see that. You can see it as soon as you meet him.
He is one of the most caring human beings I've ever met in my life. He's a huge help here at the Academy, and everybody loves having him around. He brings a positive vibe to the school, and he's just an all-around good person. That first fight he had, he hugged me in the locker room and was in tears. And I said, I know the win can be really exhilarating, can it? And he said, no, he said, it changed my life. And he said, I'll never forget it. And that really stuck with me. That was the first time it drove it home to me that this really is changing his life. And he was able to do that. So, I don't know, it was very genuine, you know? The reason I am so trusting of Shane, and the reason that I instantly accepted Shane into what we call our Method family, is that he was very open and honest with me. He said, I am a convicted felon. This is what my past was. Am I proud of it? Not in the least at all. He's like, if I could go back and take it all back, I'd do it in a heartbeat. And he said, this is something I've always wanted to do. He just took to it right away. And I was totally fine with him joining the school because he's not a threat.
I know he made some bad decisions a long time ago, and I feel like he has grown up and come around, and you can't really get much better. It's humbling, it's genuine, it's pure. I mean, if you're in this sport, you have got to be a decent, strong person, and I feel like that's what Shane needs to be doing.
When I got the phone call that Shane was in the position he's in now, I broke down into tears. And I could not teach that night because Shane, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it 1,000% because that's not Shane.
My name is Linda. I'm Shane's mom.
My name's Dwight. I'm Shane's father.
I always thought Shane to be the perfect baby. He was a very easy baby, very easygoing, slept well. We were very lucky too because he had a lot of cousins, so he had a lot of interaction with all of his cousins who we got together with all the time.
Well, it's great. You know, every father likes to have a son. Shane was a neat kid. He was always interested in doing adventurous things, going out and exploring.
I am Katie Jones, and I am Shane Tevis's younger sister. In the spring of 2009, Shane had a third-degree burn to his hand. He was cooking in the kitchen, and it was a grease fire. He tried to throw the grease out, came back all over his hand. That required a skin graft from his thigh, and he was hospitalized for a short period of time. At that time, he was prescribed painkillers, and I believe this was the beginning of a spiral for him, leading into opioid abuse.
I guess, like, you know, the unfortunate thing is, I think sometimes as a parent you're in denial. The pain medication, it just became full blown, and he realized he did have a problem. At the time, we did take him to a recovery center, and
really went over the top then, because then I noticed like not getting up for work and stuff like that.
losing weight.
Losing weight. In fact, the day he was arrested, you know, he turned himself into the police here, and you know, and when he was standing there, he looked so pitiful, and he was so skinny, and I thought, you know, what was I thinking? Why didn't I notice this? You know, it's obvious he has a problem, you know, but I guess as parents you kind of, you know, be in denial a little bit. You know, you hear how bad it is, and it was pretty evident that, you know, for him to do something like that, it had to be pretty bad.
I'm Jerry Thomason.
I'm Kathy Thomason, and I am a neighbor. We've lived here for 36 years before Shane was born, and we have 2 children that are around the same ages as Shane and his sister, Katie. When the second event happened and the window was broken and we finally found out it was Shane, I felt so bad for his parents and for him, because he's a good boy, and that's the problem today, that you can be of good family, but yet if you get hung up in drugs, you'll do things that is not really you. I mean, it wasn't the Shane that we knew. To me, I just wanted him to get help. I wanted to remain friends with his family. To me, that's more important than losing things. Things you can replace. You can't replace people. You can't replace friendships. But Shane has done remarkably well, and I've seen him on numerous occasions. He can't be nicer to me. And he knows that it affected me. But what has happened to him now is just not fair. If it was about the money, that has been paid. I want him back into this workforce and helping people and doing well again, because I don't want him falling back into where he was. And I'm afraid by him being in this jail, he's just going to eventually go back into what isn't what he is. He needs to be out of jail. He needs to get back and start living his life again.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
I think there's no question, it's in my mind at all, there's no question that he is more than paid for his, for the things that he did.
My name is Mike Raft. I know Shane from working with him at Looney's. He got me into the gym here at Method, so I also know from training with him, and I support his release into the community.
My name is Mike Stotler. I know Shane as my neighbor and also from Method, and I'm here today because I strongly support Shane's release back into the community. I think the neighborhood was a better place with Shane in it.
I know Shane. He's nice because he makes paper airplanes with us.
My name is Michael Trosbach. I know Shane through Method MMA, and I support his release into the community.
My name is Melinda Wiechek, but everybody calls me Mindy. I know Shane through here at Method MMA, and I support his release into the community.
My name is Dave Bitton, and I know Shane through training at Method, and I support his release in the community.
My name is Tom Wooden. I know Shane through Method MMA. I've known him for about 2 years now, and also Shane worked for me at my roofing company. I support his release in the community. You know, he was looking for work, and I knew that he did some chimney work, and we were in a need for that, so he came to work for me, and you know, that was going very well. I had a lot of really good projects lined up for him that I know that he was very excited about, you know, and then unfortunately, you know, he was taken away from us, and you know, it would just be great to get him back.
All right, my name's Chris Viebrock. I know Shane from Method MMA, and I support his release.
My name is Mike Turpin. I'm a resident of Harford County, Maryland, and I support the release of Shane Tevis into the community.
All right, my name's Ben Hagan, and I met Shane through work at Looney's Pub, and I support his release back into the community.
My name is Dina Kress. I know Shane from Method MMA, and I support his release from prison.
Oh, I just feel like Shane would do more good. The world would be better. This community would be better with him on the outside. We provide martial arts training to hundreds of kids and adults and families, and we're just a big force in the community, and he's part of that. And we need Shane here. We need Shane training. We need Shane interacting with people, and that's what I believe what he should be doing.
It just tears apart the whole family, and there's no reason for this. If we can forgive, and we were the victims, and he has served his time, let's go and go forward now. Let this man live free.